A design flaw with the Jeep, with both Jeeps, in heavy rain. Well, good morning everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button right now. So, we're down here in South Texas. It's been a miserable last few days. You can see we still have a lot of clouds, but there is some blue up there in the sky now. But I will say this has enabled me, unfortunately, to discover a design flaw in both the Jeep Gladiator and the Jeep Wrangler. And honestly, it really wasn't me, it was my wife. So let me tell you or show you what she was talking about. She was out the other day and we got hit by some torrential rain. As we typically get here, it doesn't normally just rain, it pours, and it happened to her. So she was out cruising around, went to wherever she needed to go, came back out and jumped in her Jeep Wrangler, the pumpkin orange thing right here. Now, she told me the way she described it, she opened the door, she was sitting inside, so let's crawl up in this thing. Ugh, thank goodness there are grab handles in the Jeeps. So she was driving along, sitting inside the Jeep, pulled her, or got out wherever she needed to be. It's pouring down rain, she says. Of course, when it rains, it blows, right? I mean, there's wind. Now, it doesn't just blow. There's also just wind, or wind with it. So she opens the door, and when she did that, immediately water starts rushing in right in this area here, blows in, hits her on the leg, the shirt, and also on the seat down here, got the seat all wet. This is the design flaw with the Jeep, but it's not just the Jeep Wrangler. Let's go take a look at the Gladiator because it's really the same setup. This area right here. Let's take a look just to verify, make sure, because what I'm going to do, I believe there is a fix for this, and I'm going to tackle it on both Jeeps, I think, at the same time. So let's crawl up inside mine. So you can see we're sitting in here and we really have pretty much the same setup. It's really identical to what the Wrangler is here in the front. So if I was out somewhere and had a torrential rain and wind was blowing, this same problem would happen to me. And I'm not just talking about rain blowing in from the outside. What I'm talking about, let's step back out of here, is this channel area right here. You notice we have this, and of course the purpose of it is to funnel rain away from the driver's door, so that when you open the door and there's water coming off the roof here, it doesn't just go down and blow in all over you. But the problem is right up here. You'll notice this channel stops right here at this seal, right? Let's go in, take a look at hers, see if it's the same way. And again, I'm sure it is. And it is. Here's the seal here. It's a little bit different looking, but really not much. So this channel, which actually might even be a little shorter here, stops right here. So when you open the door, water is coming down this channel as it is supposed to. And with the door open like this, you can see that the water is going to stop right here and come right off the end of this channel. Now, the system works great when the door is closed, because with that channel stopping where it stops, it can hit right here and roll on down the door, or even along the inside in between the door and the framework of the front windshield here, and be out of the way and no problem. But, the big but, once you open the door, all bets are off, and obviously rain can come in right down through here. I just noticed, oh, there is a little channel here as well, in between the frame and the, looks like the windshield framing as well right in here. So anyway, the problem is it drips down here, it flows down through here, and you can imagine if it's pouring how much the volume would be coming off of here, and then blows right inside the cab, which is exactly what happened to her. Now, what I'm looking to do, and she had said that she has heard of this herself. She must have done actually a little bit of research, which is good. That stops me from having to do all the research. Now I know what I'm looking for, and that is what I'll call a channel extension. I haven't looked it up yet, so I don't know technically what it's referred to, but I'm going to call it a channel extension. And it would go on the end of this channel right here, extend out past the window, front windshield frame, if you will, to get this somewhere in this area. Now, I don't know if it comes out and then somehow turns down so that the water is directed this way. That would be ideal. I can't imagine that it just sticks out here somewhere off of this channel like some kind of a sword protruding off the end here. But who knows? I haven't found anything yet. My guess is that it probably goes around the area right here and then just extends out. Now, the other question, of course, then will be, well, what about here in the back? Because it's the same setup. Now, back here, although this is different than mine, on mine, I think I have a weep hole here. Let's go check that out real quick. Not that it's very big and not that it would be able to handle much volume as far as, you know, water goes, but yeah, there is. There's actually a weep hole right here so that when it comes down on the inside, it can go out and flow down this channel as opposed to flowing in against you. But as we all know, this channel's not very big, and if it fills up with water, it's going to come out here and blow right in on top of you if it's enough rain and there is enough wind out there. So back to her Jeep Wrangler does not have that. I wonder if the new ones do. It's interesting to me that there is no weep hole here to accomplish the same goal and get it to be running away from the driver. So hers would just spill in here, come out. There's nowhere for it to weep down through inside here. So it would just come out on the edge right here and then flow right in against the driver if it was a windy day. So that's the plan. I'm going to check into getting this channel extender, I'll call it, to try to fix what I think is a design flaw with both the Jeep Gladiator and the Wrangler. And I say that because it does rain, right? We know we're going to get rain, so to build a Jeep and stop this channel right here doesn't make much sense to me. They should have accommodated this somehow by either extending it forward or having some kind of a channel or something here to direct the water away. Maybe they don't do that because they just think it would look kind of hokey. I will say, when my wife was telling me about this, she said she didn't know how it would look, but didn't really care. As long as the rainwater was directed away from her, it wasn't really going to be a big problem if it didn't look copacetic, let's say. So that's the design flaw that I have uncovered. It's nothing huge. Maybe it's just a fact of life of owning a Jeep. I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there who are going to say, well, of course, it's a Jeep. You might get wet once in a while. I know, I get it. But hey, we like to be comfortable. Anyway, leave a comment. I'd be really curious to know if anybody else has experienced this problem and what you did about it, if anything, particularly if you've purchased that channel extender and put it on your Jeep. Leave a comment, let me know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2020 drip-free Toyota Tacoma. And Rob Motive Tundra, all about my hunt for the upcoming redesigned Toyota Tundra. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay dry out there. Bye.